Dear students, welcome to Physics Virtual Lab. Myself Ragi Nair, Faculty of Physics at Delhi Public School, Bangalore East. Welcome to Grade 11 Physics Experiments. The first experiment of the series is vernier calipers. Experiment 1. A. To measure the diameter of a small spherical body, a pendulum bob using vernier calipers. Apparatus. Vernier calipers, a spherical body and a magnifying lens. Parts and functions of vernier calipers. This is a vernier calipers apparatus. It has got two sets of jaws. These are the lower jaws and these are the upper jaws. The upper jaws are used to measure the internal diameter of objects like a diameter of a cylinder. And these are the lower jaws and these jaws are used to measure the external dimensions of the object. These two jaws are fixed and these two are movable. By rotating this rotator, you can see we can increase or decrease the separation between them. And it has got two scale. One is the main scale. You can see 0 of the main scale starts from here. This is the main scale. Magnitude of one main scale division is 1 millimeter or 0.1 centimeter. This is a vernier scale. It has got 10 divisions. Theory. Least count of vernier calipers is equal to smallest reading on the main scale divided by number of divisions on the vernier scale. LC is equal to 1 millimeter divided by 10 divisions. It is equal to 0.1 millimeter or 0.01 centimeter. If with the body between the jaws, the 0 of the vernier scale lies ahead of nth division of main scale, then main scale reading MSR is equal to n. If nth division of vernier scale coincides with any division of main scale, then vernier scale reading is VSR is equal to n into LC, where LC is the least count of vernier calipers. Total reading TR is equal to MSR plus VSR. Zero error. When the jaws of vernier calipers are brought in contact, the 0 of the main scale should exactly coincide with the 0 of the vernier scale. Otherwise, the instrument has an error. It can be positive or negative. Here in figure A, the 0 of the main scale exactly coincides with the 0 of the vernier scale, so there is no zero error. In figure B, the 0 of the vernier scale is to the right of the main scale 0. Then there is a zero error, and this error we call it as positive zero error. Since the error is positive, zero correction is negative. Let's see how do we calculate the zero error. So here the coinciding division is 8. So zero error will be 8 into LC, 8 into 0.01 centimeter. It corresponds to 0.08 centimeter. In figure C, the 0 of the vernier scale is to the left of the main scale 0. So there is an error and this error will be negative zero error. So the correction will be positive. So here you can see the coinciding division is the fourth one. So your zero error will be 10 minus 4 into LC. So it will be 6 into 0.01 centimeter, and here the zero error is negative, so it will be minus 0.06 centimeter. Since the error is negative, correction will be positive. Consider this diagram as an example. We can see here the 0 of the vernier scale is not exactly coinciding with 1.4. It is before 1.4. So the main scale reading will be 1.3 centimeter. And the coinciding vernier scale division is 8. So VSR will be 8 into 0.01, 0.08 centimeter. Total reading will be 1.3 plus 0.08, 1.38 centimeter. If there is any zero error, you can subtract the value of the error from the total reading. Let us take the observation. So here we are going to measure the diameter of the small spherical bob using vernier calipers. So first let us see, is there any zero error for this apparatus. So we are going to close this jaws. Now we can see, here you can see this is your vernier scale. You can see there are 11 divisions. So this is the vernier 0, then 1 to 10 divisions you can see. So first you need to see is the 0 of the vernier is exactly coinciding with the 0 of the main scale. So here you can see that the 0 of the vernier and 0 of the main scale both are in one line. So there is no zero error. After this we'll take the first observation. So for that we're keeping this object in between this jaws and tighten it. After this you can turn this to fix. So now we have fixed it. Now we'll observe. First we will note the main scale division. So the main scale division is, which is either coinciding or is on the left of vernier 0. So here you can see that it's not exactly coinciding with the main scale division. So this line, this 1.5 line, you can see this is our vernier 0 and this is 1.5. So your vernier 0 is in between 1.4 and 1.5. So vernier 0 is in between 1.4 and 1.5. I hope that you are able to see the divisions clearly. So what will be your observation? Post your answer in the chat box. So that will be your main scale reading. Now we will look for the vernier scale division, which is in exactly line with the main scale division. So just start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can see the 7th line is exactly in line with the main scale division. So the vernier reading will be, vernier division which is coinciding exactly with the main scale will be 7. So the vernier scale reading will be 7 into the least count. So what will be the vernier observation? Vernier division, coinciding vernier division is 7. So 7 into LC will be the vernier scale observation. So please post your answer in the chat box. So you please note down the reading now, main scale reading and vernier scale reading. So finally we will write it in the observation column. So this is your first observation. Now we are going to take one more observation. See here. So just write down the main scale reading, and so what will be your main scale reading? This is 1.5, this is 1.5 and this is 2, this will be 1.4. So what will be your main scale reading? Please note down, and coinciding vernier scale division. So see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can see 7th line is in exactly line with the main scale. So your vernier scale division will be 7. So vernier scale reading will be 7 into LC. So total reading will be MSR plus V vernier scale division into LC. Let us take one more observation. So here we'll again see for main scale reading. See how much is the main scale reading. So this is our vernier 0, this is 1.1, this is 1.5 and this is 1.4. So note down your main scale reading and corresponding vernier scale. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can see the 7th line is in line with the main scale division. So coinciding vernier scale division is 7. So total reading will be main scale reading plus vernier scale reading. Let us take one more observation. We'll just change the position of the bob. We'll tighten this. You see here now. Yes, this is 1.5 and this is the 0 of the vernier scale division. Just see where is the 0 of the vernier scale division is standing between 1.4 and 1.5. So you note down your observation. Then we will go for the vernier scale division, coinciding vernier scale division. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The seventh one is exactly coinciding. So the coinciding vernier scale division is 7. So please post your observation in the chat box. Let us take another observation. Again, I have changed the position of the bob. We have fixed it. You can see this is the main scale division. This is the 0 of the vernier scale. It is in between 1.5 and 1.4. So note down your observation and corresponding vernier scale division. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is in exactly line with the main scale. So coinciding vernier scale division is 7. So please write down the total reading. Observation. Main scale reading 1.4 centimeter. For all the 5 times we got the same reading. Coinciding vernier scale division 7. So vernier scale reading will be 7 into LC, that is 0.07 centimeter. Observed diameter for all the 5 times we got the same reading, that is 1.47 centimeter. Calculations. Mean diameter is equal to 1.47 centimeter. Zero error in this case is 0. So mean observed diameter is 1.47 centimeter. Corrected diameter is equal to mean observed diameter minus plus or minus 0 error. Here 0 error is 0. So corrected diameter is 1.47 centimeter. Result. The diameter of the given sphere is 1.47 centimeter. Precautions. Motion of vernier scale on main scale should be made smooth by oiling if necessary. Vernier constant and 0 error should be carefully found and properly recorded. The body should be gripped between the jaws firmly but gently without undue pressure on it from the jaws. Sources of errors. The vernier scale may be loose on main scale. The jaws may not be at right angles to the main scale. The graduations on scale may not be correct and clear. Parallax may be there in taking observations. Points to ponder. What is meant by least count of a vernier calipers? Which is the instrument you will use to measure the internal and external diameter of a tube? What is zero error of vernier calipers? Which part of the vernier calipers is the vernier scale? Thank you.